أنا كنت حابة كثير أجي على المخيم لأنه كان بالسنة الماضي كان ناجح، ويعني حبيت إنه أجي وما حبيتش إنه أضيع فرصة مثل هاي علي يعني كمان مرة، يعني إنه تفوتني فرصة مثل هاي 6 أيام متعة، يعني إشي يعني فعلا خسارة. فبالأول أهلي ما وافقوش، يعني صارت شوي مشاكل معي، ما قبلتش ولا أمي ولا أبوي يعني، وما حدا شجعني.
Baqa in Arabic means to be steadfast. Hanitzot's publishing house and the Workers' Advice Center sponsor Baqa Centres in Jaffa, Nazareth, and a Galilean village called Majd al-Krum. Each year the centers run a week-long summer camp for workers' children.
صباح الخير للكل الجميع من اتحاد الشباب.
The theme this year was the role of women in society striving for freedom. For a week in July, 80 young people and counselors camped by the Sea of Galilee, focusing on the lives of 4 freedom-fighting women. We split into 4 groups according to age. Each group had 2 counselors and an artist. Each studied one of the women, decorating its tent according to the land she came from. The older campers transported themselves to Germany and South Africa, the younger to Algeria and Spain. The example of Rosa Luxemburg showed how important education is in enabling a woman to liberate herself and realize her potential. She headed a movement that stood quite alone in the First World War, telling workers not to take part because the war didn't serve their class interests. Police thugs murdered her in 1919, but her message survives. Dolores Ibarruri La Pasionaria was a person of tremendous energy and rhetorical power, leading the struggle against Franco's fascism. Ruth First, a journalist from South Africa, wrote and worked against apartheid. Within the ANC, she belonged to a group of white human rights activists. Her articles created the climate of opinion that helped to usher in change. Ruth was murdered in 1982, but her work bore fruit. Jamila Boukhed of Algeria worked in the FLN, which won independence from France. In Jamila and her colleagues, the Western world for the first time encountered Arab women who were leaders.
Queen of the mambo, Papa was king of the Congo. Deep down in the jungle, I started banging my first bongo. Every monkey like to be in my place instead of me, cause I'm the king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong. I went to the big town where there is a lot of sound, from the jungle to the city looking for a bigger crown. So I play my boogie for the people of big city, but they don't go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm the king of the bongo, king of the bongo. Hear me when I come, baby. King of the bongo, king of the bongo. Nobody not to be in my place instead of me, cause nobody go crazy when I'm banging on my boogie. I'm a king without a crown, hanging loose in a big town, but I'm a king of bongo, baby, I'm the king of bongo bong.
King of the bongo, king of the bongo.
Hear me when I come, baby.
King of the bongo, king of the bongo.
Hear me when I come.
أنا بقول إنه نفرض إنه إسرائيل تحررت وظلت المرأة زي ما بنقول مقيدة مش محررة، المجتمع مش راح يتقدم لأنه المرأة بتمثل الإجر، مش مهم أني إجر ورجل إجر ثانية. بتصور إنه المرأة ما تحررتش، خلينا يعني إجرها نرفعها نقيدها ويمشي الإنسان على إجر واحدة. أكيد يعني بده وقت طويل ليصل لنقطة، مش راح يصل لبعيد لبعيد. إذا بيمشي على إجرين ثنتين راح يصل لبعيد وراح يتقدم ويتطور. فإذا يعني تحررت المرأة راح يتطور المجتمع، إذا ما تحررتش راح يضل المجتمع ماشي شوي شوي، يعني مش راح يتطور.
The camp attracted foreign volunteers who joined 20 of our own. Sarah, an artist from Switzerland, helped with costumes and video. Lule, an artist from New York, worked with the Spaniards. Yoel, a New York musician, took charge of the music, along with Tommy, a singer from Japan. In the evenings, Tommy sang songs of Farouz, astonishing us by her voice and her Arabic, learned in the refugee camps of the West Bank. We invited women from the Baqa Centres to join us for a day. Many came, including the campers' mothers. They sat with us, discussing their lives in the villages. The campers were able to see their mothers from a different perspective, as people with aspirations and needs of their own.
بشتغل من أنا بشتغل وبقبض أنا بحس بثمرة لتعبي، لأني أنا اشتغلت وقبضت أنا، فاهمة علي؟ مش مثل ما يكون هو بيشتغل جايب لي المصاري وأنا قاعدة بالبيت، ما حسش فيها، ما كنتش أحس بالمصاري اللي هو كان يجيبها. إذا أنا بنشتغل وبجيب مصاري بحس إني أنا إلي النص فيها هاي، أنا قابضة مش بس هو قابض.
The parents arrived and we put on shows. The brooms of the Spanish women became red flags, raised against Franco's soldiers. The Algerian women removed their veils to the banging of drums. Police broke into an integrated dance of blacks and whites in South Africa, separating the races, but a white girl crossed to the other side. Rosa was jailed many times, but in the play, her friends freed her. Then we watched a film of the week's activities, made by the workshop's Video 48 had guided. Here each group focused on a decisive moment of its leader. On the fourth afternoon, we were ready to stage a solidarity march in the struggle for women's liberation. In an age when ideologies are thought to be passé, it is important to present an alternative. Israel offers a supermarket of expensive summer camps, specializing in horseback riding, sports, computers, language study, and so on. We chose to explore the principles on which to base a good society. We tried to conceive, along with the campers, a society in which all could have equal opportunities to work, study, and enjoy the fruits of culture. The summer camps of the Baqa Centres reflect our basic message. Let us be proud of the men and women who have fought to build a just society. Like them, let us not be afraid to take a stand.
بالنسبة لي أنا غير يعني تفكيري كله. أنا لما أجيت هنا كنتش أتصور إنه المرأة إلها هاي الحقوق الكبيرة وإلها هذا الدور الكبير. فلما أجيت هنا عرفت إنه المرأة إلها حقوق كبيرة والمرأة لازم تتحرر. كمان مثل ما حضرنا الفيلم عن فاتنة من مجد كروم إنه كيف تشتغل مع جوزها بالكهرباء، ما كنتش أتصور إنه في مرة ممكن تشتغل يعني بالكهرباء أو بنجارة أو هاي الشغلات القاسية. فبس اجيت لهنا يعني عرفت إنه المرأة في عندها إرادة وعندها قوة وعندها يعني مش ناقصها إشي إنه تكون مثل الرجل، ومش ناقصها إشي إنه تشتغل وتكافح. وأكيد يعني المخيم غير لي تفكيري.